Hello and welcome to this end of season special, a look back at an extraordinary centenary season, every goal and every game. I'm Nick, as ever I'm joined by former Benfleet player Jamie Williams. You enjoyed this season, Jay?
I have, mate. Absolutely, obviously gutted like everyone else not to be promoted, but hey ho, next season.
Yeah, that's it. And I think BUCKHURST still out of the league as well, gives us just a little bit better chance. But there's been some good goals. That's Taylor Lawrence, Jay, as we've always said from the start. Very rarely misses those. And penalties. There's plenty of them in this video as well, I'm sure. But yeah, looking forward to this roundup, Jay.
I am, mate, yes. I mean, obviously it's been a whole season, long time coming.
That's it. So this is August. From the very, very start, this is the first game, the first video we actually did, Jay, against BRIMSDOWN. Good 4-1 win. First goal of the season, Taylor Lawrence.
Always.
Oh, I think that was Aaron Russell. Was that Aaron Russell, that goal there? I think I remember that. Flick and finish, and then full 0-0. That's where the name was born. And then I think that was Billy Carter then that wrapped that up. That was 4-1. That was
on his debut, I think.
That was, and that was it. I was going to say, are we going to show that goal? Of course we are. That was a quality goal. I forgot his name, to be fair. Should have done my research for the programme, really. But that was, this was a fight. Do you remember this one, Jay? 4-2.
I do, mate. What a game this was.
And I think we called it fine margins because we had that chance, didn't we, to make it 3-2 at 2-2. I think, was it that one?
I'm sure it was, mate. Mate, listen, I'll be honest with you. It's our first season doing it, so we'll be better next season.
And that is it. We hit the bar there, and then from the same motion, come in, and I think this is the 3-2. Second game of the season, and oh yeah, that was the wind. I remember now, the wind was terrible that game. I think you were there.
Mate, to be fair, it's touch and go with our home ground.
And this was the must-win game against CORNARD. I think Benfleet got the 2 goals as well in this game.
I think he did, mate. You're right.
And then this was a great goal from Ashley Blackburn. What happened to him?
Yeah, I don't know. He just disappeared. Like a few of our players, Zeus, and there's a few I can name.
Yeah, he is Zeus. He was lightning fast, obviously.
Well, he obviously he slips away pretty quick anyway.
Yeah, he ran off just as quick as he did down that left wing. And this was a great finish by Ford. That was it, turn and go. That was a good goal and all that, Jay.
That was a great goal, to be fair, typical striker.
And then Sonny Hartman, was that his first goal of the season, that one?
I believe so, mate. He used to be a striker.
That was the first home goal of the season anyway. And this was a big 6-pointer here as well. This is the first goal of the game, full 0-0 again. And I think, this was that finish from Billy Carter. Great finish and all that, wasn't it? He loved it.
It was a good finish, to be fair, near post.
And that's, I think that is the August roundup. And this is a table in August. That's us sitting third. I think we sort of started as we went on, really. Another penalty, or the first penalty, sorry, from Taylor Lawrence. Never misses, Jay.
Mate, as I said, he doesn't. You know he doesn't. And
this is September. So first 2 goals as well. This was Darnell Shake. Do you remember him? He was our sort of Jesse Lingard, really, wasn't he?
Mate, he was. I'm sure he got called up to the first team, Canby first team in the end.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? I think we sort of played for him when we loaned him, wasn't it? One of them, and then done well. And that's us top. We just thought we'd just show you that, really. It's not the end of the month. Nowhere near the end of the month. But
yeah, shame we didn't stay there, but hey ho.
Yeah, but we just wanted to show you top. And every opportunity that we are top, and hopefully we do show that. And this was that FA VASE historic day, Jay. Not the best footage, but a great day.
Yeah, don't. I mean, look, 2-0 against St Margaret's-Bury.
I think they get relegated from a senior league, St Margaret's-Bury.
I think they did. I think so, yes.
They did, and Aaron Russell scores both of these incredible finishes as well. He has got a good finish on him, Aaron Russell. Good to see him next year. Benfleet 0-0, of course he scores.
Listen, Russell is a very important player for our club.
Yeah, well, like you were saying earlier, we've had, and actually, to be fair, before I say that, we've had 7 clean sheets in a row as well, wasn't it, for Flo there?
Yes, we did.
First real tough test of the season against BUCKHURST. Best side we played, really. The first top 2 sides when it Ipswich BUCKHURST.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go through on the playoffs against Halstead. I really am.
Yeah, it's very true actually. And then they ended up
and
going
they've disappeared like Darnell Shake and Zeus.
Well, they ended up going up. I've read something on Twitter like recently where they did go up, didn't they?
The thing is with teams this league at this level as well, they can change their name easily and form into another club as well. So
yeah, that's true. But I mean, you can clearly see by the highlights they were just too strong for us, weren't they? Really, Jay?
Mate, they were a different class. They were a different level above.
And this was another historic day as well. The second round of the FA VASE against Holland. This one in our league, 6-1. Jay, what result though?
Oh, what a great result! Yeah.
There's our man again. Great turn. That was a bit of you, that Jay.
Listen, I do that all day long.
All day long. 10 years ago, all day long.
Yeah.
That's Taylor Lawrence. I think that's 2 penalties in all, wasn't it? There.
No, it's a free kick and a penalty there.
Oh, free kick and a penalty. That's edge of the box free kick. And Martin Lacey, first goal of the season, I think, with the 6th.
It was, yeah.
And this is October. Another team that went up as well. Played BUCKHURST game before, Halstead Town. They couldn't beat us there as well either.
Mate, we did well there. Shame we couldn't beat them in the playoffs. It really is.
Shame we couldn't see that last goal either, really.
The viewers did.
Raindrop on the thing. And that was a goal straight in from the corner as well, wasn't it? That was from Halstead, I remember that. And this was another really tough game at WIVENHOE. Benfleet 00 put us 1-0 up, I believe. And
they were not just our bogey team. There were a few teams in our league bogey team as well. WIVENHOE.
Are they really? Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They're like a Brighton, are they?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're like just everyone's bogey team. And this was a dramatic 2-2 draw with Burnham. This one was. That's a great goal for Full 00. Rose like a salmon there, Jay.
He did, mate. It was a shame as well. Burnham started off so well as well.
Yeah, I can't remember who scores this, but they equalised straight away. I think that was it when it 2-2. That was annoying, that game. I remember that. And here's a league table. Tough few games. BUCKHURST, Halstead, WIVENHOE, then Burnham. Left us 6. Went down a couple of places, or a few places, sorry. And then big win against Holland as well. Not helped by Taylor Lawrence, not turning up. Remember that?
I remember, mate. I'll give him a little bit of stick for that.
Yeah, we said we'd forget about it, but here we are.
Never.
That's a great goal. That was it. Billy Bonham Dare, wasn't it? That was a great leap.
It was. I remember that.
And then this is when we stuck the reserves out for this one. The Essex Senior Cup game against WIVENHOE, the bogey team. I think we just sort of laid down for them, really. And lost 4-1 in the end, Jay.
But as you say, we set out our reserves. Obviously, at that time as well, WIVENHOE were quite low. We was expecting to beat them still. But, look, Rob knew what he was doing. We was going for the league.
Yeah, I was going to ask, actually, why did we do that? But I didn't know if it was the VARs or the league. But, yeah.
I think a bit of both.
Yeah, so we trust Rob, didn't we, really, in what he did?
Of course.
So, and then this was Wroxham, and this was it, wasn't it? The FA VARs. I think it was for the VARs that you rested them then. Well beaten in the end by Wroxham, 6-0, wasn't it, that? Good footage, though. One of the best we've got this season.
Listen, Wroxham are a decent team, to be fair. I'm sure they went on. I'm sure they won their next game as well, and they done quite well in the end as well. But look, listen, it was a great experience for the lads, and I'm hoping that next year it'll be a better experience for us. Yeah.
If I remember rightly, was this not the one that you went to and you said like the ref was not the best, and I think we were down to like 8 men at one point, weren't we, at the end? That's a 6th goal. Ugh. Yeah, was it that game, wasn't it? Down to 8 men. This is a good win and a mad game, this one. Zeus, wherever you are, scored that goal. And then Sonny Hartman made it 2-0. But he's not finished here because 2 injuries. Do you remember this one, Jay? We had 2 injuries. No subs meant the gaffer, Rob Polkinghorne, taking off his bit of belly there, but don't mind that, manager. And then Flo came off. Sonny went in goal as well. Sonny Hartman, that was it. Stepped up, saved a penalty. You know what I mean? Easy.
I remember that game. He's such a great goal in all, Sonny.
Yeah, I remember you saying as well, wasn't it, before he stepped up? And and then this was Rob's chance at the end, actually, as that came in. Weak effort.
stay manager.
And this is November. So this was the Up the Flow video, this one. A collage of Flow's amazing saves here. And this was just in one game. We didn't just do a collage of whatever happened in that season. It was literally just one game. But Jay's he's been brilliant all season, hasn't he, Flo?
He really has, to be fair. I mean, look, he deserved his French call-up, France call-up, but again, you know, he didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm like continuously writing to what was Didier Deschamps somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah,
just ignore everything. But this was the 3-0. Some good goals there. Aaron Russell scored a good goal. Mason Shaves made it 3-0 there as well. It was a good player, wasn't he, Shavesy, Jay?
Mate, Shaves is a great player. He's such a good player to have in your team as well.
Have you played with him, or have you played with Shavesy before?
Of course I have, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Of course I have. He's a great player.
He's
Very quiet as well, but he's a little secret squirrel, I like to call him.
That last clip as well, sorry, just before there, do you remember it looked like the 1989 European Cup final?
Yeah, I remember that.
Just get through that quite quickly, and this was the 3-0. Sonny Hartman's 150th appearance and all that last game, and then this was another big win for us as well. Newbury Forest 5-2, Jay. That man again, Billy Bonham there.
Yeah, mate, he became a great player for us in the end of all season.
He did. I mean, it was just sort of on the bench a bit, coming on a sub, and then ended up working his way in the first team. Really come on through the season, and he's a good player. He is. Almost how Ashley Blackburn sort of started, and then he just sort of done one really, like Zeus.
Yeah.
There's goals there from Benfleet 00. That's 5-2. It did flatter us a bit, but and here we are. I told you we'll show you every time. So here we are, top of the league, 24th of November. Benfleet up the Fleet, Jay.
Up the Fleet, indeed.
This is December. I mean, we could have made it Christmassy, but we didn't. I think, this was the bad day at the office fault, that first game of December. Cost us top spot, and it was just, I think it started a bad sort of run of games as well, this, wasn't it? 3-1 against CORNARD.
Yes, mate, it was. You know, sometimes when you are top at the halfway through the season, it is hard to keep it up, you know, so next year will be a different, you know, at least we've experienced it now.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I do say it's tough at the top, mate, so, you know.
It really is.
And this is January, and this starts off the year as we started off the season, I think, with a Benfleet 00. Makes it 1-0. It's a goal, and that's a silly penalty as well, wasn't it, really? Remember that surprise equaliser by Haverhill, and then a great header from Aaron Russell. Do you remember that, Jay?
Yeah, arriving late.
That was a big 3 points as well after that loss. And going straight into February here, because we didn't really have a great run of results in that month. Really tough night. This was a strong Burnham team, chasing top 5 as well. And we had a bit of 2-0, Jay, do you remember?
I do remember that. So that's what I was saying at the start when Burnham beat us at the start. I really did think they would be up there to compete in the playoffs.
And that's it. That's the table. That's us almost creeping out of the viewing there in 6th. And that was Hospital Pass as well there, closed down by Shavesy. But we followed up with a great second goal from that man, Full 00. He has been great for us, hasn't he, Jay? Full D.
Mate, listen, he'll be great for any team. You know, it was great for us. You know, he deserves to be at any club, to be fair, in that level or even above.
We'll keep hold of him, surely. I mean, as you said before, like we have lost a few sort of players throughout the sort of season, but I can see sort of Fordy. I think we keep the spine.
We will, because he's just bought a house on the island as well. So going nowhere.
Bit of inside knowledge, love that. But we've got a good spine. We've got Sonny Hartman, Flo, Sonny Hartman. We've got Aaron Russell, and then Fordy up top. I think you can work well with that. And this is that May and Baker 3-1 loss. Yeah, Dan Whitehead as well scored that brilliant goal.
I remember that.
Whitehead again made it 3-0. Don't like him, Jay.
No, nor do I.
I don't know him, but you know. And that man Billy Bonham there again crept up for a consolation. Sorry, great work.
Set Russell up, mate. Set Russell up.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we had another must-win game as well. This, wasn't it, against Barkingside? And that man again, Benfleet, made it 2-0. And then I think it's him again. That was it. He skinned that player. It was a great work for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, seeing that goal now, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, great finish and all. And this is March. This was the Mission Impossible 1 trip, wasn't it? And we'd done ourselves proud. Trip to the champions Ipswich Wanderers. And we could have got a draw as well there. I think, what was that? 1-0, 2-0 up as well.
Yeah, I think there was the ref was a bit shocking as well. I think there was a few things that happened in that game.
Really? And then that was a great free kick from Taylor Lawrence. I thought he was going to show a bit more there. We had a good few chances in that game, to be fair. And this was a big win as well to follow up from that 2-1 loss against Ipswich. And this was away at Hackney. Never easy to play there. Billy Bonham there as well.
Great ball over the top and all there.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Going back to all these, we have scored some good goals. The keepers played really well. And this was that other trip, against Coggeshall. And this is that new signing, Eamon Payne, as well, getting himself on the score sheet. But back into third at this point as well, Jay. Well off that top 2, though.
I know. We've started slipping a little bit.
Yeah, and this was Mission Impossible 2 as well, wasn't it? Matt Blake with that goal. How many goals did he end up getting in the end? He was on like 34, 35?
Yeah, about 3 games in, I think. I know he scored a good few. I'm sure he won't be there next year if he's a good player.
Yeah, no, he rinsed up that league, really, to be fair. A great goal from Benfleet, though.
It was a great consolation goal, yeah.
Yeah, it was, but sorry loss, really. And then from top of the league to bottom of the league, and this was that easy 3 points against BRIMSDOWN. So we thought anyway, Jay. 2-2 it ended, mate, this game.
I'll correct you there. No game's easy in that league, to be fair, but it was a game that we must have won. You know, it's a must-win game, and that's what we didn't end up doing. Whereas the top teams that did go up, they did do that in the end. You know, they were winning the important games like this.
I think it was just the way we did it. It was that last-minute equaliser there, wasn't it, from Frankie Stone? Like, it was just they should have really won that game as well, which was the worst thing. And then we went to home to Holland the following Saturday, and Billy Bonham there, that man, got us out of a lot of trouble this season, really.
He has, to be fair, mate. He was a great addition to the squad.
Yes, and then we had this 6-goal thriller against Wormley. We went 2-0 down as well in the first 15 minutes. Joe Hunter pulled that goal back, and that was started a sort of comeback, really. Scrappy, wasn't it, that?
It was scrappy, yeah.
And then Taylor Lawrence, that man, I can't remember how many goals he got in the end. I reckon, top of my head, about 8, I reckon, Taylor.
Around, yeah. But I think maybe double figures, but look, at the end of the day, for a centre mid, sometimes left mid, that's a great little record for him.
Yeah, it is. I think that's all you really want, really. You need, 5, 6 assists, 10 goals or something, The centre mid, that's decent. And that was that great equaliser, wasn't it? And then
it was disallowed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that.
I do, yeah. That was a shame. And this is April, and this is a trip to playoff chasing Halstead. As we moved into April, we came. I think the only goal, came from Adam Hampson. And this was disappointing. We beat them first game out, didn't we? Then lost.
Yeah, do you know what? They was our bogey team as well. Them and it was WIVENHOE. Yeah,
we had a lot of bogey teams, I think, this year. There's a big away team performance against Newbury as well. And this is the one that moved us clear in third place as well. Goal from Aaron Russell. Big goal, that was.
That was a massive goal. I remember looking at everyone celebrating. It was a massive goal.
It was. You could always tell with that. And this was a chance. Was this a chance to clinch like top spot?
Yeah, mate, great goal by Ford as well, 0-0.
It was, and that was 2-0. And as you can see, it was 3-2 in the end. So we did sort of let them get back into it, and we held out in the end. Really, that was scrappy. And it was Rob Lacey, I think, wasn't it? That man scored that 93rd minute winner that guaranteed us first place. And here is that
Look
table.
Him taking his shirt off and all, love that.
Didn't even get booked, I think. There was 74 points we had there, and this is the last game of the season. Players rested as well because we had the playoffs coming up. Rob had another go as well. Did he have another go up top, Rob?
I'm not too sure.
I think he did, and Flo played up front as well. The keeper Flo played up front. It was sort of a nothing game. We've done ourselves quite proud, really. We only lost 3-2. Last game of the season. As I say, the playoffs were they were done, weren't they? That's why we did it. Playoffs were already decided.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, and that is it. The final table there. I mean, we done really well. 74 points. ran away from them top 2 teams, and here we go. This game of the century for us, Jay, and a heartbreaking playoff semi-final.
It was, mate. Listen, we made ourselves proud to even get to here. You know, it was. I was here actually for this game. Well, for the first half anyway. It was an awkward game. I mean, look, Halstead weren't the better team at all. I think they just wanted it more in the end, and it was such a shame.
Yeah, I think it's quite an even game, really, sort of. But yeah, they've done well.
Their keeper, that goalie, I will say, was such a good goalie.
Right, he was very good. I mean, Benfleet had that chance at the bar at the start, and then I think this was Calvin Poku, wasn't it, with a goal there, 1-0. So I'm reliving it there, Jay. I've sort of gone
I actually played with Calvin Poku at Bowers and Pixie for about 3 games, and I didn't recognise him. He has put on a bit of timber.
Oh, do you remember he put on a bit of timber? Remember that miss from Joe Hunter as well?
No, that killed us. That absolutely killed us.
Yeah, it really did. And then another of many great saves from Flo. And this was it, wasn't it? Do you remember? We were 1-0 down. And then we get the corner in, I don't know, what was it, 92nd, 93rd? Flo goes up for the corner, ball comes in, big Cameron Harris, son of Neil. Yeah, the crowd goes wild.
The crowd were going wild, to be fair.
A couple of them are at least. And that was it, and that's what forced it through to extra time. And that was, that was the hope.
Yeah, that's what we was holding on to. That's what we needed. It's so unfortunate we didn't make the most of it in the end, but as we said,
especially getting done by Rory Delap throw and all that. It's not what you want, but to be fair, give them their due. They done well. They got themselves into the playoffs and they earned promotion.
They won it as well. Exactly, they beat the best team in the league, really.
Yeah, that's it, and they did as well. They went on after this. Yeah, you made a good point there, Jay. Went on and ended up beating Buckhurst after this. But again, as we said all season, we've got no budget, unlike a lot of other teams in the league. Well done to Rob and the boys for an amazing season.
Who was your player of the year this season, Nick?
I reckon it's got to be Flo for me.
Oh, that's a good shout, to be fair. I mean,
what about you, mate?
I'm going to give you a top 3: Russell, Flo, and Benfleet.
In that order?
In that order, exactly that.
What, Russell third or top?
No, first, absolutely.
First. Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah, I agree. We'll definitely be back in August, Jay. You up for it next year?
I am, mate. I really am.
Yeah, good. I'm really looking forward to it. But in the meantime, we've got plenty of videos. As you can see, they were just the highlights. We film every single game, and we will do exactly the same next year. Thank you very much for coming, Jay.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me all season.